and gentlemen, boys and girls, pizza fans of all ages, welcome back to a very special episode of Preston Can't Play. The one who just ate 4 slices of pizza all to himself. It's gonna have to be more specific than that. We both did that, huh?
Technically, I had 5.
I only got 4?
Well, the ghost gave me one of hers.
Oh.
There's more, though, if you'd like.
Now it's weird. You didn't bring enough for all of our listeners.
Excuse me.
What's everyone gonna think? Where am I going?
Okay, so you can't go in the factory, so
Yeah.
there's only one other location to go.
Was it down?
Yeah, and that's the building that your gate is in, also.
This one?
Yeah.
Right here?
That's the one.
Ow. I was choking my spit. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just choked my spit everywhere.
On your spit.
Please don't choke on your spit. On your spit. Please don't choke on your. Please don't choke on your. Please don't choke on your
spit.
Please don't choke on your spit. Boom. Wow. Oh, bugger.
I like the time we spend together. Oh, that was weird.
Every time we spend it together, it feels like forever.
A little bit, so as I can sit back here.
So as I can sit back, so as I can sit back, so as I can sit back here. So as I can sit back.
One-shotting these fools?
Chrono.
Chrono is?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I don't use my magic. When I just hit him like normal.
Normal style.
We're trying to go back to the future, yeah?
Back to the past. You're in the future currently.
We're trying to be... Oh, so it's kind of a Back to the Future 2 situation.
Well, you're going to the present time,
Yeah.
we should say.
Yeah, from the future.
Yeah. So you're going to the past of the future, which is your present.
Just like Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
And Martin J. McFly.
Yes, just like Christopher Lloyd and Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz?
Yes.
Who's Eric Stoltz?
He's an actor.
Is he in Back to the Future too?
He was the originally cast actor to play Marty.
So he's not in Back to the Future?
No, he's not in
too?
the actual movies.
Oh, that was confusing because we were talking about actors in Back to the Future 2, and what you went ahead and did was just threw a different name in the pile. Can I do one? Can I do one?
Just name an actor who wasn't in Back to the Future 2. Go ahead.
Timothy Cruise.
Specific. Oh.
Yeah.
Not only is it not an actor that was in. Timothy.
Yeah.
I was ready to make fun of you because it's obviously Timothy Cruise.
Idiot. You grand buffoon. Vast fool. Use the Enertron? May as well. It's not like it's stealing my thoughts.
Oh, what if it was? What if that's the whole, subplot of the game?
Ongo, ongo, bongo. I don't want to leave the Congo. No. Oh, whoa. Computer.
Computer.
Zoom.
Do a computer.
And enhance.
Do the computer.
Do the cute. Do the computer. Small robot friend. What? What's this? Aw.
Oh, hey. The first one of these.
Is this the first one?
Yeah.
Wow.
In, the actual game.
Welcome to it.
Opening. Kind of beat up. I like the weird little rats.
It's a little judgy. It's a screwdriver that's cool and all. But, how's it gonna help us here? I think I can fix it. We've seen so much derelict bullshit. Why is this the one that you're like, let's repair this one. Let's solve this problem and no other one. Humans just make them that way.
Really heavy all
Giggling
of a
at me?
sudden.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Feller can't even sigh up in here no more. Are we fronting? Are we fighting? Are we our first real on-recording fight?
No, we must have had one before.
What, we're fighting right now?
What's gonna happen?
Oh no, he's an incredible kisser. Someone's gonna have to kiss him real good. Good morning. Mo. Good morning, Mr. Riz. What is your command?
Good voice.
I'm not your mistress, I'm Mo. And this...
I'm not your mistress guy.
I'm not your guy. Doctor? Understood. Madam Luca fixed me. Just Luca will do. Impossible. That would be rude. Look, I hate formal titles. Don't you, Marley? Hate them. We're all Batman here. we're three Batmans and a robot in a cave.
My favorite 80s movie.
Three Batmans and a robot. Three Batmans and one of them's a robot, but the robot is one of the aforementioned Batmans.
So 2 of the Batmans are robots?
We're all robots here.
Oh my god.
Can I name this robot the Doo-Doo Patrol?
I don't think there's that many characters.
It abbreviates to Robo. Really outrageous boner on site.
I was thinking organization.
Mayday, mayday, we've got a Robo. Really outrageous boner on site. I am Robo. Data storage complete. My throat's raw. Why do I do raw throat making voices all the time? They're the only ones I know.
One of them isn't really that far off from your regular speaking voice.
Shit.
Are
Which
you
one?
okay?
No.
The robot voice. That's not the one, it's the gravelly.
It's a little more animated.
The Batman voice that really did you in, huh?
Yeah. What has happened here?
Who's talking?
There were many humans and others of my kind in this dome. Ooh, biodome with Pauly Shore.
Oh, I love that movie.
I've seen
I wonder if it holds up.
on cable.
Probably not as good.
When it's on cable?
Yeah.
Is there a cuss?
I don't think there's that many cusses. But
What?
there's a lot of like montagey like little vignettes that you can probably cut if you needed to fit it into a certain time slot.
Vignette.
And I feel like those are some of the best parts
You
of the
think
movie.
USA Today would cut a montage?
It's not a...
This is the USA. Characters welcome, bud.
Okay.
So, guess again.
Fair enough. That's certainly a case can be made.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to...
What was that?
I was getting hyped.
It was a cigarette.
I'm high as hell, dog.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
I'm doing a tobacco right now. That's why it's so smoky in this cave. Yo, Robo, what mad cotton you been ripping in here? Yo, fat stacks, Robo. How many ohms you burning, dog? Just ripping mad cotton in here. That's why everyone's hungry, probably. Because the robots are so goddamn high.
Oh, that's great. What were you about to give an intro for?
Well, now I need to choose who I don't want to hang out with. Luca's actually... I like Luca's character more, but Marl's more helpful to my party right now. Do I play like Preston or do I play like Taun?
What would I do?
Take who's most constructive to the party? I feel like. Would you? What would you do in this situation?
Let's
get in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Excuse You while I introduce the radio show that you've been invited onto. It's... Oh, wow, it's the Taun Hour. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is, as always, Taun Mitchell, and I'm joined in the studio today by a very special guest. Would you kindly introduce yourself? You've got a reasonably successful YouTube channel. You've performed in a band. I've seen it with my own human eyes. And you're also gainfully employed.
That's true. Wow, you really Make me feel humbled.
Yeah.
I am Preston Black.
There it is. I knew you could follow direction, given enough time.
Yeah.
So, Preston, welcome to the studio. It's an honor to have you. Again,
it's an honor to be here. The honor is mine entirely.
Exactly. Don't you ever goddamn forget that.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, welcome to the Taun Hour here on 18904. We've got Preston here. My throat still hurts from the Batman voice earlier. So, Preston, when confronted with a situation where you're hanging out with two of the only people who talk to your deaf or your mute ass, and one of them is more constructive to your party, but the other one is a more interesting character to you.
Yeah.
And suddenly a robot who may or may not have an erection, we've yet to really nail that down.
He actually has a loincloth. So
ravishing.
Yeah, it's weird.
Beautiful.
Why does he have that?
Who would you choose to leave behind? The more interesting character, or the one who's going to be more constructive to your party composition? Preston,
I feel overall, it would depend on my mood. But I think I'm more likely to take the character that is the most useful. Wow.
Can I tell you? Myself, personally, this is Tom Mitchell. Welcome to the Taun Hour here on 8904.
Thanks for having me. I remembered.
And don't forget that it is an honor. I'd like to reiterate that you should be feeling incredibly humbled to be here with me today.
Of course I am, and I do. Shut up. Rude ass dogs.
There's a recording going on in the other studio, and the dogs are out. Who did it? It's a mystery.
It's the Dog Hour podcast.
It's a mystery one they do where they have to solve cases.
They must be hot on the trail of
they're
perp.
Right on those paws. This is stalling. I don't even know.
Were you thinking about the choice the entire time, or were you hoping that
what was really compelling to me
that you could just pull your mind away from it and then go back and know the answer? Who
would you leave behind right here, Honest Abraham? Saying that you would normally bring the person who would be more constructive to your party, who would you leave behind right now?
Well, it's really perspective. I don't think one is necessarily more useful than the other. The thing to consider is that Luca is going to be more effective at combat.
Wow.
Whereas Marley's your healer.
So true.
But you've got tonics. And you've got two other people who are... Well, you've got Chrono, who has got combat, and Robo, who...
Seems implied. Maybe some sort of tank-like character.
Probably. I can't confirm or disconfirm that, but... So the choice is, what's more important to you to have, more healing or more attack power?
Wow. So when you think about hanging out with your friend Taun, are you really just thinking about who can you hang out with that's going to be most constructive towards you working on a spreadsheet? Or are you interested in hanging out with me because of my personality and what I bring to the table as an individual? And the experiences we share, or are you just really thinking, man, Taun's got a real high dexterity modifier. I'm going to need that for video game playing.
I don't consider any of your modifiers except for your charisma. And that is a clear choice. You're the more compelling character.
I think if anyone tries to sneak in behind us, Luke is going to be able to fuck him up more than Marl, so we're going to bring Marl. That's what the conclusion I finally reached, because I was trying to figure out why I wanted to bring Luca so badly, because she's more interesting, but it seemed to make more sense to bring Marl, because Marl, we're going to need the heals with us, and if anyone's going to hold the door, it's probably going to be Luca.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it only took us like 10 minutes to get there, and we also created another new show we do, the Taun Hour.
Didn't you say you were going to take Marla?
Yeah.
I think you can still switch.
Cool. Did I press the wrong button, do you think?
Yeah. Well, they ask you, like, who are you not going to take?
Yeah. Who's not going to stay here without you?
Cool.
Where are we going?
So Robo explained that the power to this dome needs to be turned on, and that happens in the factory, which you couldn't get into previously, but Robo can get you in.
Come on, Robo. Let's do some mad hacks.
Robo is my favorite designed character.
Interesting, because I know you've played this game before, right?
Yep.
So you have met our frog friends?
Yes.
Does it cause you pain
There are a lot
to be wrong?
There are a lot of very well designed characters in this game. Robo is my favorite because he's so like clunky and like silly. He's very fun. Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zada, boom.
There it is. Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the only Night Marathon hype show on internet, on YouTube. It's Night Marathon Watch with Chaboy, Taun, Big Keith Mitchell, and Preston. Clouds. Black.
Okay.
The big question on everyone's mind this time, Preston, can you tell us all about Night Marathon for any of the new listeners we've gained since the last Night Marathon?
Night Marathon is a streaming marathon that occurs in the fall time.
Weed focused, but not weed exclusive.
And it's 48, 72, 36 hours. It's a weekend
72
of like constant streaming of Halloween themed games. The objective of which is to raise money for cancer.
Child cancers.
Yeah, I don't know if
Research.
it's exclusively
Pediatrics.
that or if it's just happened to have been. I can't remember if it's been that same organization every year.
There have only been 3.
Right.
It's not really enough to establish a pattern.
Well, and besides last year's, the most recent one was like 5 years ago, so it's harder. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's that. That's what Night Marathon is.
Cool. Let's never speak of this again.
Good.
Psych, what are you going to play?
I don't know if I'm going to do it.
What?
Wow. I can't believe you just broke that to Taun like that.
Right here on the show?
No one's asked me.
In front of everyone? I'm asking you right here.
Right, and asked and answered.
Wow.
You might recall from a previous episode of Preston Can't Play that I'm getting married around that time.
Is it going to be the same weekend?
I don't think they've announced a weekend, but it's a big time commitment.
My dumb brain assumed it was going to be the same weekend.
Leading up to a time of the year where I'm also getting married. So I just don't know if those two things can coexist.
Getting hitched. Wow. We can't play video games at your wedding?
And if I... that's up to the ghost. Ghost?
Wow, way to set the ghost up to be the villain. That's cool of you.
I mean... I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't, mentioned it yet.
Members?
Yeah.
You mentioned it to me.
I have talked about it with the ghost, yes.
But not to me, huh?
Well, it seemed like...
I guess I'm not getting married that day. I'm only marrying that day.
I'm doing a married, but not getting a married.
I'm doing a marry.
Do you want to have this
Destroy my sweater. Oh, that's the first time I've made that joke at the end of an episode.
Preston Can't Play?
What am I doing next time?
I don't remember.
Later.
Cool. Bye.